Alright, hello. I don't have my case on my phone, so I can't use my magnet mount. Alright, you want me through? Cool. So hopefully this angle isn't terrible. Don't park, please. Sorry. I see you. Thanks. Okay. Hi. Wow, this angle is gonna be terrible. I just wanted to get on here and say hello. You guys, I did do a Jeep tour video before I went to the gym, and I did forget to talk about this magnet mount. And it's a Logitech magnet car mount. I'll post the link below in my comments. As you can tell, my sunroof is off again. I'm trying to get some sun, so I'm gonna leave it off for a couple of weeks and see how it goes. It's been like pretty hot. It's been really hot the last few days in California. It's been like 85 here, which is like really hot, and so I've been like sweating my ass off. So yeah, today I surprised myself a little bit at the gym. It's been like 5 days since I've been to the gym, so I'm like struggling. Had another whiskey night on Friday, and that totally screwed up my day Saturday. I basically just laid in bed all day Saturday and did not have any kind of desire to go to the gym, so did not go. Didn't go Friday, didn't go Thursday. Don't think I went Wednesday either because I hurt myself Tuesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So it's been 4 days. So today I knew that it was probably going to be a little bit of a struggle. But I was hydrated. I was good. Had a protein shake before I went. All that. And it wasn't that bad. So today was a power day at the gym. And we did a lot of weights and all out running, and it was good. It was a good workout. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like completely soaking wet, and it feels like gross that I'm so like soaking wet in sweat. But one of the last moves we had to do was on the bench, and it was like alternate lateral moves like this, and you're laying down on the bench, and I got done with the first one and then got down on the floor to do double crunches, and as I was getting up I noticed that my bench was like soaking wet, like I spilled water or something on it. That was my first instinct. I'm like, oh, I spilled water? I don't know how that would happen, but no, it was my sweat. I was like, oh shit, bitch, and like got up and like I have a pool of sweat on the bench. So, you know, I'm like, you go girl. Anyway, so yeah, I surprised myself a little bit with that. Pretty proud of myself for that. This week I'm really gonna reset myself. I don't have a lot going on these next couple of weeks, which is really nice. I just finished my big event that I planned for my team. It was on Thursday, and it was an absolute success. It was fantastic, and nothing but great things people were saying. And it was like my first like event baby, and I'm really, really proud of how it went. So that's great. That being said, I don't have anything major going on. Well, except for like, I say that, but then also I found out that my director, one of the directors that I support, has decided to retire. So his last day at Google was Friday. So I lost a director, and as my day job is administrative support for 3 different teams, and right now I'm supporting 4 different teams. And I found out Friday that my manager, I'm getting a new manager, and we have a new hire that is starting, a new admin that is starting in a couple of weeks, and she's actually taking my hiring manager and going to support him and this other guy because they work closer together. So I'm like, wait a minute, that's my manager, like, why are you taking him from me? So like, I was a little upset about it, I guess, at first, but really in the end it's gonna be better for me because he didn't really like support, he didn't really know how to help me, like guide me in a good career direction. So I'm going to another guy who I've been supporting for a while, and we have a pretty close relationship, pretty good relationship. So that should be good. But I'm also taking on a new director, and I'm actually taking on 2 new directors. So I don't have a lot going on, but I have a lot of changes happening. So that's going to be interesting and new. But it's a good opportunity for me to like kind of have a clean slate, you know, and kind of help them guide me in the direction of where I want to go in my career. So that should be good. I'm looking forward to that. And we have our perf season, our promo session season coming up soon, and I'm going up for promotion this cycle. So cross your fingers for me and send out the good vibes, and pray, if you pray, that I get promo, because I've been through a lot with work the last 6 months and I've really worked my ass off. So hopefully this time I get promoted. I know I made strides with my new team and all that. I wanted to also talk to you guys about my experience with Prozac. It's been 3 weeks since I've been on Prozac. I'm gonna get my refill, I guess, next week. I have 7 days left, or five days left, and Prozac has been pretty good for me. Yesterday I was hanging out with Stuart, and I realized we were just driving around. We drove down to Castle Rock, and we got there a little bit late, but we had dinner beforehand, and I had some like oysters. They were really good. I found this really good place in Santa Clara, not Santa Clara, I think it's actually in Saratoga, but it's like 15 minutes away from where I live, and it's this oyster and kitchen bar, and it's a place that they sell the Impossible Burger, and the Impossible Burger is one of the plant-based foods, and I absolutely love the Impossible Burger, and I've been to so many different places that sell it, and this was a new place that we went to, and Stuart hadn't tried it yet, but he heard of it, and I'm like, oh my god, I gotta take you and introduce you to this Impossible Burger. It's so good. So we went there, good conversation, great dinner. I was feeling really good, and then we went down to Castle Rock, and our plan was to go see the sunset at Castle Rock, but we ended up getting there a little bit later than we expected, and the path didn't really have like a place to see the sunset, so it wasn't the best. But we walked around for like 20 minutes and like got to see some of the area around there, and it was really cool. So on the way back home, driving back to my place, had my top off, the windows down, and it was real nice and cool and like crisp. And I caught myself like enjoying the ride. I caught myself enjoying just enjoying life, and for no particular reason. I guess for no really real reason. And it was good, and I was talking to Stuart, I'm like, man, doesn't this remind you of like back in the day, if you ever did this, like you go out with your friends when you're like 19, 20, it's like late at night, it's like 9, 10 o'clock, and you just kind of go out and just like lay out in the grass. about really everything. And I had a coworker of mine tell me on Thursday, she said, "You seem a lot happier. What's changed?" And I'm like, "Oh, wow, thank you." I was so surprised that someone noticed that I seem happier and I don't, I'm not such a downer anymore. And it was good to talk to her. And she's battling depression as well, and she's going through some emotions with her family. And I just told her, I'm like, yeah, man, it's like one day I just realized that I just can't bring myself to be happy about anything, and so I really needed something to just help me. And I got back on Prozac, and I'm feeling a lot better. I'm not spiraling into like the negative thoughts anymore like I was before, and things are just good. So Prozac has been good for me. I'm going to have a follow-up with my doctor. I think maybe this week. I'm gonna figure out when my appointment is. But following up with her, excited to let her know how things are going. I do take my Prozac at night. One of the things that was a big problem for me when I took it the first time was brain fog, and so she told me to take it at night. And I haven't had any like bad side effects. No, I'm just taking it day by day, and things seem to be doing me good. So yay for Prozac, I guess. Things are going good. Dating life is basically the same. I'm just hanging out with Stuart casually, like nothing like major or commitment wise or anything like that. Talking to a couple other people, just kind of taking it easy, and just living life a little bit. I've got to start. Dang, people are like packed here at Nob Hill. I'm just taking it easy and focusing on my health, focusing on my physical health for sure, and things are good. Things are going good. All right, I'm gonna go in here and get some plant-based protein and maybe make some stir fry or something tonight. I gotta start making food because I've been like real lazy, and like right now all I want to do is just go and get a burger, but I'm gonna go get some food in the store. All right, bye.